The Solo Dream Mini is a compact, yet strong and high-security bunker base designed for solo and duo players. It has the easiest bunker system available that works on both PC and consoles. Insane tiny compound with oil refinery, full 360-degree view, lots of boxes, furnaces and other items that you might need. It's super easy to build, there are no build-outs to make this base, and it starts with a simple 1x1. So if you wanna know how to build it, be sure to watch the entire video and check out today's sponsor. Rustly is one of the fastest growing Rust websites with a lot of games to play, many deposit methods including skins, cards and crypto, and instant withdrawals with a store full of skins. You can claim 5 free cases by using code STELIC or clicking the link in the video description. You can battle against real players or bots in games like Case Battles, Coin Flip and even Minefield and win cool skins. And if it's not enough for you, you can get a lot of bonuses and free cases every 24 hours. In fact, you can get 5 free cases right now if you click the link in the description or go to rustly.com and use code STELIC. And now, let's get back to the video. As you've seen, it's a very unusual base with its own little compound. Behind the gate you will find an oil refinery, several small furnaces and the entrance to the base itself. It's also a safe place to leave your horses to make sure they don't get stolen by nakeds. By the way, you can use the oil refinery to jump on the roof. From here you can see what's going on outside, thanks to the gap in the gate. Behind the first door you'll find an airlock with another door blocking the entrance and a window through which you can see what's going on in your compound. Behind the second door is the entrance to the living area and a passage to the roof. The entrance to the main core is covered by a bunker, above which is the first loot room. The second floor has several windows looking in the same direction and a full roof with a shooting floor. Here you will find 2 beds for a quick respawn and 2 large boxes hidden in this area, as well as a 360-degree view around your base with almost no blind spots. If you want, you can put planters here and grow cloth, because there is more than enough space for this. Now let's get to the main core. To do this, you need to respawn inside the TC room and break this foundation. After you do this, the roof will disappear, opening a passage inside. To close this bunker, build a foundation here and upgrade it into wood. Then seal it with a roof and upgrade it into metal or high wall. Inside the main core, you have many furnaces, several small boxes, a workbench, sleeping bags and a TC room with a lot of boxes in there. Here's your daily upkeep, just over 1000 metal, 4k stone and 31 high wall, a perfect upkeep for solo or duo players. Now that I've shown you everything, let's start building. This base is perfect for solo PvP chats, because you only need 1 square at the beginning. If you don't have enough resources, you can upgrade this shelter into wood. Place a TC in the far left corner and lock it up. Put a large box to his left and another large box in the middle as I show. Throw a sleeping bag next to the door, another small box in the remaining space. Your starter base is ready. As you can see, this base needs to be expanded as soon as possible. To do this, build 3 more squares to make a regular 2x2. But don't upgrade this foundation, because there will be a bunker here. Next, add a high triangle on the front and a low triangle on the right. Close the right triangle with the walls, so that they all face outward. Add a half wall in the middle and a ceiling on top. Pick up your sleeping bag in the TC room and build a shelf inside. Remove all the excess wick and cover this 2x2 with walls and ceilings. Don't forget to add door frames with double doors inside. Already at this point you can use the bunker. Just upgrade the foundation into wood and build a stone or metal roof here. Now getting inside your base is impossible unless you blow up the roof or break the triangle foundation. And to open this bunker, just break this wooden square. Next, let me show you an example of how you can use the space inside. Place the workbench with the small box next to the TC room, another large box to the left of it, and fill all the remaining space with furnaces, because you'll need metal as soon as possible to upgrade this base. Also, you can throw 2 or more sleeping bags on the floor in this room. Pick up everything in the TC room and place 4 large and 4 small boxes here to make the main loot room. On the outside, build 2 low triangles near the entrance. Place the doorway at the front, add a honeycomb on the right, and cover them with ceilings. Next, make an exit to the second floor and cover your main core with half walls and ceilings for extra protection. If you have enough resources, upgrade everything to metal. In the square above the bunker, place 2 large boxes. This will be an additional loot room. Next, close the triangle on the right with half walls and build 3 windows on top. Place a wall on the right and a doorway on the left and cover everything with ceilings. Now let's move to our main core. I think it's time to remove all wooden doors and replace them with garage or metal doors if you haven't already. By the way, you can remove that weak foundation and place some large boxes in its place if you need extra storage space. Repeat the same on the second floor. Repeat the same on the second floor. Only here you need to build 2 more doorways next to the windows. You don't have to put garage doors on the second floor, you can do it with metal doors. And finally, close the windows with embrasures. Let's move back to the first floor. This time you need to upgrade all the walls around the bunker, the triangle foundation and the ceilings in the high wall. All other walls, foundations and doorways can be upgraded into metal at first, but once you have enough resources, be sure to upgrade the main core completely in high wall. It won't cost you that much, but it will be a huge boost to your defense. By the way, how many rockets do you think it would take to raid this base? Write your answers in the comments below. On the outside, you also need to upgrade the roof into metal, and you need to do this as soon as possible. Next, add another triangle on each side to increase the protection of your base, and cover them with walls and ceilings. After that, build a half floor on these honeycombs. Again, you should do this for extra protection. If you don't have enough resources, you can do it later. Now let's get to the most interesting and challenging part of the build. I'll show you how to make a compound with just 2 high walls and a gate. First, you need to build 1 triangle and 1 square ceiling on both sides, as I have shown. Next, take a large wooden wall and rotate it 2 times, so it will take up less space inside. Now your task is to align the top right of the wooden wall with the triangle ceiling and the top left of the wall with the end of the square ceiling. Just like this. Be sure to practice on the build server first, before building this compound on the official server. By the way, you can do the same with large stone walls. Next, repeat the same on the other side. The main thing is not to rush, because it's very important that there are no gaps around the edges after the walls are placed. Once you have built both walls, stand in front of the entrance and take the gate in your hands. Rotate it so it opens inwards and place it as far as you can, but without any gaps on the sides. Just like this. Next, build the missing ceiling and don't forget to lock up the gate. However, that's not all, because next I'm gonna show you how you can make this base even more interesting. Of course, you can leave it as it is and place an oil refinery inside, some furnaces and leave the horse here. But you can also build 1 square and 2 triangles on the sides if you need more space inside your base. However, I don't like it very much, because such a construction will take up all the space inside the compound. So it's better to just place 1 triangle in the front with a single door and a window on the side to create a simple airlock that will block the entrance. And in the remaining space, you can fit an oil refinery and a few small furnaces or other deployables that you need. By the way, it's impossible to get inside your compound from above, so you don't have to worry about it. And finally, let's finish our base by building a shooting floor. To do this, build 2 half walls in the middle and place low walls around the main core. Next, build wall frames on top of these low walls and cover this floor with regular roofs. If you can't build a roof here, just pick up the door. To remove these gaps in the sides, climb inside the roof and build 2 half walls here. Next, rotate them outward and build them up with other half walls to make honeycombs. And you can add a triangle roof in the middle if you want. Inside the roof, don't forget to replace the door you recently removed. And you can also place here 2 beds and 2 large boxes. The main thing is to place them as close to the center as possible, so they cannot be used from the outside. As you can see, I can't reach them from the outside, and they're practically invisible. And if you want to leave the game, just build the roof inside the main core and upgrade it into metal or hike wall. And don't forget to upgrade the foundation into wood, so it can be burned out from the outside. To open this bunker, just respawn inside and break the foundation. That's it. By the way, I have something interesting for you. Throughout my 4000 plus hours of playing Rust, I've gained a lot of knowledge about what you should and shouldn't do if you want to be the best player on the server.